Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Zoe, aka Zoisha, and by the title, you guys know what you guys are here for. So welcome to the very first episode of this brand new segment that I'm bringing to my channel. Oops. I came to you guys last week explaining to you guys that I've been wanting to do this segment for a very long time, and I asked you guys for your help to come up with a name for the new segment. There was two names to choose from. It was either ZOPICS or ZOPICS, and obviously by the title, we ended up going with ZOPICS. So welcome everyone to the very first episode of ZOPICS, and just like I explained in the last video regarding this new segment, this is just pretty much a segment where I'm just going to talk about topics that I feel like I want to talk about, rant, do whatever it is that I want to do on here. And it's also a segment where you guys write in to me with any questions or issues or anything that's going on with you guys or anyone that you know, and I will answer them with my opinion on the situation. And I also want you guys to comment below. Baby, this is what you came for. How this is going to work is you guys are going to write in your questions to me, your problems, whatever the situation may be. I'm going to answer the question, and I want my viewers, my subscribers, to also leave their opinions as well. On here, what I'm also going to do is speak about certain topics that either pertain to me or that I'm having issues with, whatever the case may be. I might rant on here a couple of times, you know. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know I love to rant and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what this segment is going to be about. I sound very hoarse right now. It's been a very long weekend, and I think I'm sick. I also don't have on any form of makeup right now because I feel like an allergic reaction. My lip is like swollen and cut up and bleeding and all this type of stuff. So yeah, so forgive me, but I did say that I was going to come out with this episode next week, so I am doing it for you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, I would not be here. So let's just jump right on into it. I'm really excited. I have a whole bunch of questions in my little something, yeah. So I'm gonna just go Ross and pull out one and read it. And I don't want these episodes to be too long, because you know you don't really want to sit down and see somebody talking for way too long. So we'll just see how it goes, how many questions I'll go through, and yeah, we'll just see it from there. So again, you guys, welcome to the first episode of ZOPICS. ZOPICS, right? Right? ZOPICS? ZOPICS? ZOPICS, right? Or ZOPICS? ZOPICS. So yeah, welcome to the very first episode of ZOPICS, and yeah, let's just jump right into it. I will leave my information below where you guys can contact me, send me in your questions, all of that good stuff. All right, so yeah, like I said, I have my questions in here. Don't worry, all your questions will be answered. I'm not going in any specific type of order or anything like that, but I will get to every question. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. I can't be here. I'm gonna cell phone just up. Okay. So exciting. This is so funny because I remember this is literally the first email that I got. Okay. There's no name. But the question is, hi Zoe, I just want your personal view on some questions I want to ask you. Okay, girl, go on, ask ahead. Okay. Do you think people should let their friends know when they have relationship problems? You know, when you and your partner don't agree on something and you need someone to talk to, do you think it's a good idea to talk to them about it? And also, is it wise to discuss your sex life with your friends also? Okay, those are pretty good questions. Okay. All right, so the first question again is, do you think people should let their friends know when they have relationship problems? I have like one friend that I speak to about my relationship. Other than that, I just speak to my partner about the situation. So it all comes down to who your friends really are. A lot of people nowadays like to throw the word friend around, but not everyone is actually your friend. So you really honestly have to be careful in regards to who you're relaying your issues to, because not a lot of people are actually there to listen and help you. They're actually just there to listen to when you're having your issues, so they can either run with it and tell other people that, hey, you're having issues in your relationship, or use that to sometimes take away your man. So like I said, you have to be very, very careful. You want people who are going to be if you're going to them with relationship problems, you want people who are actually going to tell you things that are actually going to benefit you in your relationship or benefit you as a person. So let's say, for instance, your man is cheating and you go to your friend. You don't want them to be like, well, take the bun because you really love him. No, you want them to be like, yo, that's fucked up. Why the fuck would he do that? That type of shit. Like, that's the type of person that you would want in your corner. That's the type of person that you would want to tell your type of business to. You're not gonna want somebody to be like, oh well, it's okay, and the next thing you know, tutu, she's in your man's DMs. You know what I mean? So I would say yes, because there are good people out there that we call friends that we can actually tell our issues to. But then I'm gonna be like, be cautious, because again, not everyone is actually there to help your situation. Instead, they're actually there to watch it and make it worse. So yeah, it is, and it's a good thing to have people to talk to, um because you don't necessarily, although it's a really good thing in a relationship if you guys have great communication skills and you guys can actually go to each other and talk to each other about whatever problems it is that you guys are having. But sometimes you do want either the advice of a girlfriend, or even for me, like, I have a guy friend who I can go to and talk to, because it's good to get both perspectives on a situation. So it's great to get a guy's point of view and a girl's point of view as well. And again, like I said, for people that are outside of your relationship looking in, you get a whole different point of view, because sometimes people tell me how my behavior is and how my actions are. And when you're in something, you don't necessarily see it. So it is a good thing to talk to your friends about it, but you got to make sure that they're actually the friends that want to help you or your situation. Okay. And also, is it wise to discuss your sex life with your friends also? Now, when it comes to your sex life, I don't know, everybody might be different, but for me, I just feel like I can discuss my sex life, but to what degree? So, like, me not gonna talk about the size of my man penis. Me not gonna talk about what we do in a bed and rate it. I mean, not to like the full extent, because certain things are meant to keep between you and your partner, and between you and your partner only. But then again, it all depends on the type of people that you are. There are some people who are just free and don't care who in a them business, like on Love and Hip Hop, them no business, who in a them business. But then there's people that, like myself, that like, I just like to keep certain things between me and my partner. Like, I can tell my girlfriends, like, yeah, I get some cocky last night, I'm gonna get some cocky this morning, I rate it and da 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 da, whatever, like, it was so great, or whatever it was, whatever it was bad, it was whatever. But I'm not gonna go to the degree to be like, oh well, his thing looks like this, and it's like this, and I'm not gonna talk about myself. And I hope that he doesn't go to his friends and say that type of stuff. Like, would you want them to know like what your vajayjay looks like, even if it's buff and tight and all this stuff? Like, you still don't want people looking at you in a different light. Like, I don't know, like, I don't want people knowing my business like that. Like, I don't care how great it is. And never mind. But yeah, like, I just don't really want people in my business like that. So I think to a certain degree, you can talk about it. Like, you can ask for tips on positions. You can ask for tips on like what to do. You can, like, there's certain things you can talk about, but then again, there's certain things that you should keep private. So if you want to, you can ask your friends for advice and tips and stuff like that about stuff in the bedroom, but more than necessarily talk about me either my girlfriend or my boyfriend parts and all those type of extracurricular activities and those things like that. Those type of things would keep private and rate say. But yeah, I'm talking to my friends about sex. I don't know about. Actually, no, I don't. I don't like talking about sex, to be perfectly honest. I'm lying. I hate talking about it. I just find it to be really, really, I don't know. It's private to me. Like, yeah, it's private to me. But like, you gotta get me on a good steak. Give me a couple of drinks and stuff like that. I'm on top of everything. Not everything, but. So yeah, so let's go into the next question. I think we have time for another one. Okay, so yeah, comment below, you guys. Those were, what were her questions again? Comment below. Her questions were, do you think people should let their friends know when they have relationship problems? And also, is it wise to discuss your sex life with your friends also? So comment below. Leave your advice for her on that situation. All right, the next question is from Anonymous. Her question is, or situation is, so my best friend is dealing with depression as her dad just passed away. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences. And I'm not sure how to be there for her or help her. All I do is try to text her a lot and call her. Yesterday, she asked me to come to her dad's funeral, and I really don't want to be put in that position. What do you think I should do or tell her? Okay, well, first of all, again, my condolences to your best friend losing her father. I haven't lost a parent, but I have lost loved ones, so I know how that can be, and I know how difficult the situation can be because you sometimes don't know how to approach the situation, whether you should speak with them or talk to them about it or just try to take their mind off of it. Sometimes you don't know whether taking their mind off of it will come off as being disrespectful, and then you don't know if talking to them about it would just make the situation worse. So I definitely understand your confusion, but at the end of the day, if it's your best friend, I don't see why you wouldn't want to support her at her father's funeral. I mean, like, if I had a best friend and her dad passed away, like, I'm gonna be there for her, like, like, no questions asked, regardless if she wants me there or not. Like, I'm gonna be there for her because I know at the end of the day, like, she's gonna want that extra support. So I wouldn't even question whether or not I'm going. Or what do you think you should do or tell her? She shouldn't even necessarily have had to have asked you to come to her dad's funeral. That should have been a given. You know what I mean? But like I said, sometimes the best thing to do is honestly just to ask what you can do or if there is anything that you can do. And yeah, for instance, when my grandma passed away, my friends just just tried to keep my mind not even necessarily off of it, but I was going to Jamaica, so they tried to make tell me about things about Jamaica and get me excited just for the fact of going down, not necessarily for the fact of burying my grandmother. And then my family and stuff, we were all very, very helpful with one another. So yeah, you just gotta figure out, you would know your best friend if she would want to talk about the situation or whatever the case may be. And even if you are going to talk about her dad, talk about happy times. I'm pretty sure if you guys are best friends, you would have had moments with her father as well. Just bring up those stuff and try to keep her mind with positive thoughts, not necessarily remembering the fact that her father is gone and stuff like that. But yeah, I really don't understand the line about you not really wanting to be put in that position. It's like, what position? Like, to be there for your best friend or to be at the funeral? Because I feel like that's not a question of a situation that you need to figure out if you want to be in. Like, you don't know, say, if I your best friend, you're supposed to enter that. You see me? So, yeah. I hope that answered your question. Just be there for your friend. Point blank, period. So yeah. That's what I gotta say for that. And I think that I'll end this episode of ZOPICS actually here for today. Those questions were pretty cool. And yeah, so again, you guys, leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought about my opinions and leave your opinions down below to help these two people out. I'm assuming that they're both females. And if you guys have any questions, again, I will leave my information below, how you can reach me and contact me, as well as all of my social media links as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. Hopefully in the next episode, I am feeling a lot better because I feel like I am so down in this episode and I need to be on level 10. But when I see with me, I want to know I'm going to stay already when we're good. You understand? So yeah, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you guys so much for watching the last video and picking a name and helping me out. I love you guys so much. And now there is 702 of you guys. So welcome, 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 welcome. Invite your friends, your father, your grandfather, your granny, your mama, your stepmama, your mate to them, your husband, your wife, your girl, your baby mother, your all of your pitney them, your doctor, your dentist. Who else Mr. Tell me if you invite no, you know, and just one support the thing, you see me? So yeah, again, thank you guys for stopping by my channel. Again, it's your girl Zoe, aka Zoisha, and I will see you guys next week in episode 2 of ZOPICS. Hi, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Later guys, bye.